Welcome to Spotlight New England. I'm one of your hosts, Audrey McClelland.
And I'm Ashley Erling. Kind of matching today.
I know. We did like the blue.
We did do the blue.
I normally don't
That's
do
pretty.
Blue.
That's pretty. You haven't really worn.
I haven't worn these.
Yeah.
I have it in like 5 colors.
Do you have it?
I do.
I like that color.
You
That
get
looks
one,
nice.
you buy. My husband doesn't understand that philosophy.
Yeah. Well,
You buy one, you get it in every color.
it's something that looks good.
Right, Owen? Look at Owen's face. Yeah.
If it looks good, and that you gotta.
Absolutely.
Are you like, now that it's getting to be kind of towards the end of August, are you like, oh my God, I have to like wear these things that I haven't?
Yeah, I probably am.
I am.
That's why
I'm
this
starting
morning
to.
I was like pulling back the closet to see what else like was in there that I hadn't worn.
Right.
So
before we know it.
It's gonna be fall. I can't wait though.
I'm excited. I actually am excited
fall
for fall
fashion. I can't wait.
If it could be fall and summer forever, look at this. Look how nice it is outside.
Wow.
Look at it. Everyone is at the
Look
beach.
at these people loving life.
So you have to take advantage right now.
You do. And I'm telling you, I do not understand if like blue umbrellas are like a must at the beach.
So
have you noticed this?
I have noticed it, but I think those are those things that some of the beaches banned, which is why I don't quite understand.
I don't get it, but there's so many. That's Narragansett, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I just lay out in the sun. like everyone tells you not to.
What is an umbrella?
What everyone tells
is
you
an
not
umbrella?
to. All right, it's a What We're Loving Day.
Yeah.
Do you want me to start? Or
Yeah,
do you want
start.
Okay.
Go for it.
I have a small video.
Okay.
It's just a video. But this was something I actually kind of wanted to, as the kids say, gatekeep. I'm sure the kids don't say that, but somebody says that.
Somebody says
gatekeep.
it still.
But I just can't.
What
because
is
it's
it?
Too good. Okay, so obviously we're big shoppers, you and I.
Yep.
Did you know that there's a Matuk factory store in Fall River?
I did not know that.
So I went 2 weeks ago, I want to say. And I finally just made a TikTok. This is my TikTok.
It looks big.
It is big. It's not like giant big, but it's actually I would call it an outlet, but it's actually their factory store. They make a lot of their stuff right there in Fall River.
Very cool. Very
so right
cool.
there, that front window.
I thought it was going to be anthropology.
It doesn't. It looks like anthro, actually.
Yeah, it does.
You're right, but no, it's Matuk. And so for anyone who's not familiar, Matuk is luxury linens.
Oh, yeah.
Very high end, also very high priced, typically.
Right.
And I've been here a couple of times. I have some towels at my house from there that I had gotten, when we moved. And then the other day I was we were finishing our bathroom.
Right.
I was like, let me see if they have any hand towels.
Did they?
For my fancy. They did, but I didn't end up getting anything because I was having a fear of commitment.
Okay.
And I was like, I just can't decide right now. But I love just looking
But you
around.
Yeah, no, that's great. I didn't know that.
I'm going to be real with you. They're still not cheap.
Okay. What would be?
It depends on what you're looking
hand
for.
towel?
Those were still probably on. Some of them also are like a crossover with Schumacher, which makes them like 3 times
a little
the
bit
price.
more, right?
So those things are very expensive, but they are still probably more than 50% off of where you would get them for retail.
Right.
So
if
you're getting towels,
right,
they're not going to be cheap, but they're going to be a lot cheaper than
good quality.
If you were
what
trying,
you want. Yeah.
So I don't know. For me, it's just fun to go look. I was this close to getting a sheet set. And I was like, you don't need one. You don't need one.
Put it
and
down,
the sheet set, because it's a king bed, was going to be still almost a couple $100. So I was like, stop.
We're going to stop it right now.
Stop. But very fun to go. It's always there. It's always been there. But I feel like people, it's under the radar.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's great.
So that's one of my
Fall River has a lot of good things.
It's one of my little hidden gems that I like to hit up on occasion. Fall River.
I love it. All right, so mine is my nails.
Your nails.
So this is what's different. I get a manicure every
you do?
every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You're
good.
I have my place. I have my girl.
Yeah.
I love it. So I go to this place in my town where I live, and she's been wanting to get me to do the dip.
Okay.
Forever. But I always do the gel.
And they're not shy with you.
When I pick a color, and you'll love this. I picked a color yellow. She was like, no. No, she said she wouldn't. She did it.
Favorite stories.
But she reprimanded me the entire time.
Not only did she reprimand you, but
she kept saying it's ugly.
Yeah, she did. After she did it, she
Finally, I'm just like, okay, fine. I'll stick with my regular colors.
Yeah.
But so my friend Stephanie and I went together.
Okay.
And
this looks great.
Stephanie gets the dip. And so she was, you know, they've been trying to convince me for like a year.
Do you know what it is?
Well, that's what I wrote
Okay,
down.
because I don't.
Because I finally said to Stephanie, I'm like, well, why do you get it? And she's like, okay, so the gel is a liquid polish that's hardened under a lamp, which we all know.
Okay.
But the dip is a brush-on glue that's sealed with a powder that hardens. You do put it underneath the light just to like seal it at the end. But this lasts for like 3 weeks.
So it lasts longer.
And the other one lasts. The other one I could go for 2 weeks, but this one she said this will last you like 3 to 4 weeks.
Those look really nice.
So and
is
I
that
like
a
the
different color than you normally get?
Yeah, Stephanie.
I really like
Stephanie,
it. What, do you know what the name of it is?
I forget the name of it. I was so like influenced. I'm like, whatever Stephanie has.
I really
just
are
put it
those
on my
real
nails.
nails under
These are my
it?
real nails.
Those are long right now.
Yes. So I switched over and I did the dip.
I like it.
And I do like it.
In 3 weeks from now, I'm gonna need an update.
I'll let you. Actually, I think I might go because you know I'm going to Dallas next week.
Yeah.
So I think I'm
So
gonna.
you'll get ahead of
And
time.
the woman's
Yeah.
like, you shouldn't be. I'm like, but I want to change the color.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna change it
Yeah.
for just next week. But
Yeah.
I'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
I like it.
I want to know how it wears.
Because one of my nails has been like breaking.
Yes,
Like actually
I hate
breaking.
that.
And they were like literally gluing it.
Yeah.
I mean, this can't be good either.
No.
Like, every time I go, we're like, you know, we're like just gluing it to place. So this way she
look
cut
great.
it and she did it.
They look
there
great.
you go.
Dip nails. Love
But
it.
and it's been my favorite.
It looks really good.
That's it.
It looks really good. We'll get the update soon. All right, stick around. We have a very, very exciting show today. This is a topic I am so excited to learn all about and dive into. So stick around. We'll be right back on Spotlight New England. Welcome back to Spotlight New England. Well, it is back to school time, and of course, colleges are the first to go. And this is a topic I cannot wait to learn all about. Sororities have become such a big thing. If you've seen it on TikTok, there's even some shows about it now, and it's really taking over the college scene. And we have kind of an expert here today, actually, Sherri Tracey. She has founded Rushworthy to actually help girls get into sororities, and we're going to learn all about it. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're good. We're so excited to have you.
Thank you for having me.
I've been looking forward to this. My knowledge of sororities extends to Beverly Hills 90210 when like Donna and Brenda and Kelly were all trying to get in, but then they all like Donna stayed in.
Too. I don't remember
That
that.
is literally when anytime I hear that's the extent of what I know. That's my touch point for sororities, and I loved every second of it though. I found it so interesting. But now sorority life, I feel like, has blown up.
It has.
It really is like
gotten very competitive.
Like
It
more so though,
has.
like within the last 10 years, even 5
insane.
years, right?
In the last more so 5 years.
Wow.
Really, more girls are participating,
yeah.
and it's gotten just very competitive.
So you were in a sorority.
I
You
was
have
in
you come
Chi
kind
Omega.
of from
I was
like a
Chi
sorority family.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I love
like,
it.
this is-
You don't forget.
You don't forget.
What is it? Okay, let's start with. I want to talk about what you do, but I want to start with like for those maybe who aren't familiar with the sorority life. Like, what is it about sororities and sorority life that like do you think people are drawn to? Like, what does sorority really mean and embody?
I feel like these girls are headed off to college. You know, they're the first time away from home, and it's an instant group of friends.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where it all starts.
Yeah,
I mean,
like sisterhood.
sisterhood. My friends, I was with all the Kaios on Friday night a concert.
Yeah.
So it carries you throughout your lifetime.
Yeah.
It's not just college. So it's really
It's
really special.
I didn't realize too, like the good thing, like because I was in Alpha Chi Omega at Brown, and I didn't realize too, like the community, like work and the good things that, like the charity component too, that like that comes with it.
That's not always highlighted. There's philanthropies. I mean, my
Yes.
daughter's in a sorority at the University of Tennessee, and they raise over $100,000 for breast cancer awareness. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
So, and that's not always highlighted. I know
really
some
isn't
people,
always.
you know, oh, she's in a sorority. It brings so much to your college experience.
Yeah.
Truly.
Especially when
Yeah.
you go to a school that has kind of like an established Greek life.
Totally.
I think it's such a big deal. So let's get into what it is that you're doing, which I think is absolutely brilliant. When you told me about it, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to have you on to talk about this. So basically, you're helping girls get ready to be in a sorority or to try to be in a sorority.
It's a lot of providing knowledge, support, guidance, emotional support to parents,
Yeah.
especially this week, which we're in the middle of the girls going through sorority recruitment. It started a few weeks ago, and it'll continue for the next few weeks, depending on the schools. So really, I'm just there to give them the knowledge. They need a resume. They need typically letters of recommendation from sorority alums, which you could write for an Alpha Chi Omega. Yep, sure. You need a video prompt usually. You need your social media to be cleaned up.
I thought
your
that
wardrobe.
Was really
That's a good point.
And most importantly, you need to show up and really, have fun and show who you are and be confident, and that's like the main thing.
For those who are going into looking to be in a sorority, what is the term that you use? The girls that are going to be prospective
PNMs, potential new members.
What is the process? Because it sounds like it is very involved. Like for the girls.
To register for sorority recruitment?
Yeah.
Right, so that's one of the things. We look at their social media. The girls, the members, look through actually their social media prior to recruitment.
And what are you telling them to do when you say like clean it up? Like what are kind of tips?
So no red Solo cups. Let's start there.
Yeah.
You're like red Solo cup, red flag. Okay,
yeah, exactly. They really just want to see who you are. Like you have to think about it like a visual resume almost.
That's a good point.
So show your activities, your friends, what you love to do on the weekends. Like just show your best self really is what it comes down to in there. And again, no.
Just be smart about what you're
just
posting.
be smart about it. Yeah.
Yeah, like keep it clean and
keep
then
the swears out of your captions.
Right.
All
that's
that
a good
stuff.
point.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
That. Like actually
they
diving
really
deeper.
They do dig through your social media.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is actually like I feel like a good thing for girls of that age, but really anyone to
Life
just
skills.
check in with because if you're going for a job somewhere, a lot of times your employer is looking at your social media too to try to get a more broad picture of what you're doing. So to be able to know even going in to college that like, you know what, I should be keeping this, fun but professional or clean or whatever. I think that's like so important.
It is.
And you were saying even what they're wearing, you help coach.
Let's
talk
about that.
Let's
talk about that, Ashley.
I'm like,
let's
what are we telling people to wear? 'Cause I love your fashion sense. So I'm like,
thank you. Yes. So it starts off like kind of casual, like open house. You might wear like an athleta. Shorts, tank, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it should be like brand names. Am I right? Like this is something like
so I don't know
I see a lot of like
that.
get ready with me's on TikTok.
So there's some schools that
like that would be
most
important.
are not right.
Okay.
I'd say the majority you want to wear something to feel confident walking into these houses and look good and feeling good. So we start there. We move to philanthropy round typically, and that's usually a little more dressy.
Okay,
like
and what is that round?
Okay.
So there, the members showcase their philanthropy.
Okay.
Usually watch a video on, it could be domestic violence, breast cancer awareness, the Ronald McDonald House. Different sororities have different philanthropies.
Yeah.
And then
Because so after that, it probably like levels up. I would assume every
and then
time.
it levels up. So sundressy, sisterhood round. That's more about friendships.
Oh, okay.
That's everyone's favorite round. It's kind of fun and casual, and talk about your friends, what you like to do on the weekends. You could have a conversation about. One of my girls had a conversation about selling clothes on Depop. Was one of her favorite conversations of the week, honestly.
Wow.
So it's just making those connections. So that's a little dressier, and then you get to preference round. We're wearing cocktail dresses.
And now, so in preference round, what is happening at that point?
Preference round, typically you're down to 2 houses, up to 2 houses. And that's where you're really deciding where...
I'm like nervous listening.
I am so
you have no idea.
intrigued by all of this.
It's intriguing. It's a fascinating process.
It
like
is.
the psychology behind it is really, I mean, that's why I love this.
That's why you love it.
I love it.
When they go to like preference, like what, so like it's their preference and also you're hoping that the house wants you.
So it's a mutual selection, right?
Okay.
So you're preffing and,
You're hoping it works together.
And that's what the whole process is. It kind of whittles down from open house to philanthropy to sisterhood, down from, it could be 12 houses to 7 to 2.
Yeah.
So,
now, how much, like, what, you don't have to give me like an exact number, but how many people are making it into a sorority. Do the majority of people make it into a sorority,
So
or is
Alabama
it really...
was in the 90th percentile.
Yep.
Wow.
If you follow the process and you are open-minded, typically you will make it.
You'll make it through.
You'll make it through. There are instances where girls choose to drop out. They don't like the houses they have left, and they withdraw from the process.
Yeah.
So
What kind of advice though do you give a girl, like, you know, to look for when they go in?
to see who, when you look around, see who's in there. Do they feel like your friends from home, you know, from high school? Do you connect with them? Did you have a fun conversation with them? Did you feel comfortable in there? That's really what you're looking for. Like, you know, the girls typically know when they walk in who their people are.
Yeah. I bet though it can be like really overwhelming. So that you being able to do this, you have your kind of itinerary lesson plan, if you will, that you put together.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're available for the girls to like check in with.
I am very available. I have worked very hard.
Yeah.
I spent many, many hours on Zoom with them, and then now currently they have my contact information. They're texting me all day, probably right now.
Are they showing you like outfits?
Yeah.
Like just how they feel like they're doing?
I even sent one girl, one of my daughters, her lucky green dress, and I mailed it to her in Texas, and she's wearing it today. So shout out.
Oh, I love
That's
that.
amazing.
Yeah, and she's getting a lot of compliments on it.
You just don't think about how much goes into something like that. Like I said, I will see stuff on TikTok.
Yeah.
That pops up and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, wow, that's a lot. But like really this is a really big thing.
Yeah.
And some of these schools, that's the culture there. So you really want to make sure that you're kind of putting your best foot forward.
Yeah, you have to.
You
really have to be on for that week and a half, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
You really have to bring the energy, the confidence.
Right.
What I love about what you did here, though, was that you just started it because you were kind of already doing this. People were coming to you and asking what to do. Tell us more about how you even started doing it.
So I just started. My daughter went through recruitment at a big SEC, at University of Tennessee.
That's a big
the SEC schools. And I just saw how different it was from when I went through sorority recruitment, which was throwing on a flannel button down and going
like Kelly and Donna and Brenda.
Hey, I'm here. So I started kind of looking into it after she went through the process because I was so fascinated by like the difference.
Yeah.
And then I started helping some of her friends, and
that was it.
And their mothers would say, you should really do this. And I'm already a teacher, so it kind of came naturally, kind of, and. It took me a little while to really pull it together. I was a little nervous about doing it, but when I put it out there, it just took off.
That's it. Let me ask you this: what is like the parent perspective too? I mean, because obviously you're dealing with, but like, I mean, as a parent, because I know like my daughter, so my son's girlfriend is in Zeta at URI.
Oh, my daughter's a Zeta.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And every time she goes, she tours the house, and to her, it's like Legally Blonde, like it's the coolest thing ever.
Yes.
So I have a very good feeling Victoria's going to want to do this.
Yes.
But like, as a parent, how are you feeling at home? I mean, I remember her mom saying to me,
Very
"Oh my God, we're waiting for phone calls."
Nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking.
And nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do. And as a mom, I've been through it. It is very difficult, especially when you just dropped your daughter off, 800 miles away, and things aren't going so well. Very nerve-wracking. I definitely am there to support the moms. I've gotten a few calls. Things have been going really well.
Which is great.
But I have been in touch with moms, nervous moms.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's really funny. Things they text. So,
I'm sure I'd be on the holiday, real.
I was gonna say though, Sherry's like the best one to reach out to because she's real. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like she's gonna like
feel better.
I definitely am.
It'd be real,
but you'll be
real.
like honest.
Yes,
which I love. That's why I feel like you're perfect for this because you know what you're talking about, but you're also not gonna like BS somebody.
Yeah, no, I do not.
Yeah,
I absolutely don't sugarcoat anything.
Yeah.
This is. you win some, you lose some. You
Yeah.
put your best foot forward, and that's all you can do. And
Yeah.
you should be proud of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is just
love this.
fascinating.
I think it's so
It really
fascinating.
It really is.
So you have a lot of people that you're working with down south, not really as many up here. If somebody
No.
does want to reach out to you, where can they kind of follow along with what you're doing? I know you have a big Instagram going on and social media.
Worthy. That's on my
That's such a
Instagram, which
great-
is really
great
how I
name.
got. I didn't.
Most of them,
I
right?
didn't, I didn't name it. Somebody else named it. I was working on a website, and
Yeah.
they said, "How about this?" And I was like, "You know what?
I love
Like,
it.
it's perfect.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah." So that wasn't me.
You're like, it fell into my lap as a sign.
Yes, exactly. That's how I've gotten most of my.
Yep.
I post a lot of tips
Yep.
and advice
Yeah.
on there, and I get messages through my Instagram. I have a website, rushworthy.com.
Amazing.
But that's really all I've done.
It's
Yes.
but that's
Such a
why I
great
love it
service.
because it's like filling a need that's there, but you're doing it because you love it. Like to me, that's like the perfect thing,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, and it's funny because I think Rush sorority recruitment consultants have gotten some, like a little bit hate here and there. But it's no different than hiring a college counselor.
Totally.
Absolutely.
If you want help with something, and
Yeah.
I hire a college counselor, I don't know what I'm doing, so I
Yeah.
hire one. If you want help with something, then you hire somebody.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And to your point, this is for the future. Like these are your sisters. This is a sisterhood forever.
Forever.
So it is something that shouldn't be gone into lightly, and you
Right.
should know what you're doing.
Right.
So I think to your point, that's exactly why you should bring somebody in.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
awesome.
totally.
Well, Sherri, thank you so much for coming and sharing today. And
Thanks
see,
for
you did
having me.
great.
This
You
was
did
so
great. It was
exciting.
fun. Stick around. We have more coming up on Spotlight New England. Welcome back to Spotlight New England. So I thought this was a fun tie-in for today's episode because we're talking about
Yes.
college, and you kind of start thinking about like your own experience in college and what you did and what you majored in. But of course, everything evolves.
Right.
So new courses that people are offering. I can't remember which university it was, but it was a university that's now offering. I'm sure there are multiple.
Oh, Arizona State.
Arizona
And I only
State.
know it because my
Okay.
nephew is a
Oh,
freshman
that's
there.
right. You said
that's
that.
right. Yeah.
Is now offering an influencer course or a
Yes.
major or a course? Was it?
No, a major, like
An
content
influencer
creation.
major. That's actually a big deal to do it as a whole major.
Well, it's funny
because as
'cause-
we were saying, journalism isn't even in some
No,
places.
Brownsville doesn't have it, but I will say, as soon as you had, like we were talking about this morning, I said
Yeah.
it to my nephew.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm like, this is a major at your school.
Yeah.
But I think it's smart. I mean, and to your point, I think
know,
more schools are going to start doing this.
I heard you talking about it earlier today, and I think that some of the things that you said make a lot of sense. Whether or not you do that as a profession, even to take some courses in it,
Yeah.
I think is really smart because there are a lot of things you should know
Right.
that you don't know. And I even liken it to like life skills. Like
Yeah.
knowing that you have to divulge if this is, an ad, if you're getting comped or paid so that it's like above board and you're playing
Right.
by the rules, but
Right.
also just like we were just talking about with Sherri, to know like what's appropriate for social media
Totally.
and what's more of like, you keep it between your friends and you're not putting out on social media because
Right.
people put everything on social media, and maybe sometimes you should just
Dial it back a bit.
dial it back, still
Yeah.
be who you are, but know what's like appropriate that brands would say, oh, I want to work with this person.
Totally. I mean, my son wants to go into finance, and then, like he said that all the people at the firm he's going to be at are all private accounts.
Right.
And not that they post anything bad, but he's like, you know what? They don't. It's like a very like conservative, buttoned up
And
type
like
profession.
like we were just saying, like don't put a red Solo cup
Right.
out on your
Don't be drunk.
social
Yeah.
media. I mean, Facebook started when I was in college, so like that really was when it started to get you.
And I just missed it all. Like I had graduated
You
by
honestly
the time.
better off. Even at the end, I'm like, some of the stuff I posted even back then, I'm like,
I know.
so stupid.
And I even forget, I forget the
Just
photos that were taken. I'm
Just like dumb pictures
nobody
that
has a
now
scanner.
awful. Anyway, thanks for joining us today on Spotlight New England. We'll see you next time.